Greetings, Mr. Pitman. You don't know me, but I just wanted to write you a little message on your birthday to say how much we appreciate your wonderful method of shorthand. By we, I mean myself and my friends in the shorthand class at the college. We didn't know anything when we arrived on that day, with just a pencil and a pad. But we had a really good teacher, with many years of experience in teaching. She made it all so easy, and was so patient with us, and solved all our difficulties. It was quite hard going at first, but as we knew it was going to lead to a steady job and reasonable pay, we persevered through the weeks of our college course. We were also learning typing, as at that time the two subjects went together. Once we were into our stride, we really enjoyed our shorthand sessions, which were most weekdays. We would spend our break times reading the Shorthand magazine together, and I think you would have enjoyed watching and helping us if you had been there. Thank you so much for all your hard work in creating the shorthand, which is turning out to be so useful for us in our working lives. Best wishes and a very happy birthday. Dear Sir Isaac, I hope you are having a really good birthday today. I have been studying your method of shorthand for some time. It has been rather slow going, but I am definitely getting there. I have increased my practicing time and found it very much better to have lots of shorter periods of practice, and that has produced much better results. I did read that you were the first person to offer a course of learning by post, which we now call a correspondence course. I wonder if your pupils were able to master the system without a teacher on hand all the time. It must have been quite something to be one of your first learners in a brand new system that has been so well thought out, with a more rational approach than some of those that went before. I must say that nowadays we have more books to learn from, and it is easier to swap information with shorthand friends, not to mention recording our own dictations when there is no one around to read out loud to us. I hope you have a good day and send my best regards to you. Yours truly. Dear Mr. Pitman, I hope you can read my shorthand. It is probably a bit different from your original version, but I am sure you will be able to read most of it. Unlike my practicing during my study hours, I have written this very slowly, so that it is much neater than usual. I am not sure what the pens were like in your day, but here we do have some rather good fountain pens for writing shorthand. Some of the more fancy ones are quite expensive, but I am getting along very well with one that my auntie used when she learned shorthand in her college days. She took very good care of it, and it is performing just as well for me. I am careful to use good ink and clean it out regularly, so that the ink flows fast and clear when I am attempting some of the faster dictations. I wish you could have seen me the other day when my friend read a passage to me, and I got it all down, and then afterwards he said it was a little over 100 words a minute. I was utterly amazed, and really pleased as well. Sometimes it is better not to know in advance what the speed is going to be. Thank you so much for this very interesting shorthand method. And now that I know I can write over 100, at least for a short while, I am even more interested in speeding up. I hope by your next birthday I will have greatly improved. Very best wishes from an enthusiastic supporter. Hi, Mr. Isaac. Happy birthday, and all the best to you on your special day. I don't know if I count as a true shorthand writer, as I just learned so that I could write in my diary in a different and bit faster way. It has turned out to be so useful, though, and I did read somewhere that you wanted people to use it for personal diaries and correspondence as well, not just for reporters and the like. Well, I am doing just that, and I have to say that it is a really interesting hobby. As I am going quite slowly, the outlines are all very neat, and I like to use different coloured inks and pencils. I am sure you would be amused that it can be done so decoratively and still be correct and readable. I don't like to write wrong outlines, as I will need to read them in the future, so I always look them up in the dictionary. I am getting much better as I go along, and the other day I actually wrote down some of a song I heard. I was amazed that I could keep up, and I am going to try it again soon. In between writing the diary, I am using some normal pads and having another go at writing the words of the songs. And who knows where that may lead. Have a great day, and remember that you have absolutely loads of shorthand offspring around the world. Warmest greetings. Dear Mr. Pitman, we in our class send you our very best compliments and best wishes on your honoured birthday. You have provided us with a really good scientific system for writing the sounds of speech, and this has made it much easier for everyone to learn. We thought we would just have to memorize thousands of symbols, but in fact, your precise logical methods have made it a joy to study, and it becomes more and more clear to us as we go through the chapters just how much thought and effort you put into it over the years. You are our hero, and we hope you don't mind that we have put a large photo of you in our classroom to remind us to be grateful to those who have preceded us and left behind such a useful legacy that is helping us move forward in our chosen careers. Please accept our grateful thanks, and we hope you have a very good and pleasant day. Yours sincerely,